And welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. So what I'm going to do is to exit out of this system, and let's double click on, maybe let's take care of this first, of the save button. And right inside the save button, what I want to do is, I might as well, instead of reinventing the wheel, let me come up here and just copy as follows. Maybe copy all of these here to deal with the navigation. Alright, come right down here, save. So in there I'm going to use try cache, try. So let's say that, okay, validate customer buying system. Now the next thing is, I might as well just save it, and let's go for this me.add. Let's add that to it here. That will be add new, and then else I want this message box to display. Message box dot show. And what do I want it to show? Let it be window message. Right, that will take care of my save. Okay, have a good look at it. That is for save, guys. And the next one will be just to add new. I'm going to copy this that I've created for save. Let's look for new. Add new data. Double click on that, paste that, and I'll just get rid of all of these. There, add new, taken care of. Now let's take care of the navigate. That's next and previous. Double click on that. So I might as well just copy this, copy, paste that here, and get rid of this. That's going to be dots. That will be move next. Let's go for move next. Yeah, and the other one is going to be move previous. So let's come in here, double click on this, and that will be move previous. Dot move previous. There we go. Okay, that is it. It's looking good. So I have taken care of 1, 2, and 3 here. Only the cost is remaining, and here I've just taken care of 1, 2. Now let's take care of the reset button. In the case of reset button, because I have a lot of those, I might as well use one function. Double click on reset. Okay, with the reset, all I'm just going to enter in there is me dot, let's say customer data set dot clear. That will be for the reset. But let's just try cache, just in case if there's any problem. Just copy that and paste it right here. There we go. But the other thing is, supposing there's an error, okay, supposing the user do not want to just reset. So what I'm going to do is to prompt the user to confirm if they want to reset or not. So I'm going to copy my exit function there, and right here just paste that right here. There, get rid of the, cut the if statement off and get rid of this, then bring it down. Yeah, there we go. And here add an if there. Right, but this one I'll just change it to reset anyway. I reset. There we go. So that becomes I reset. I reset. And here we just say confirm if you want to reset. There. Okay, now let's try this out. I'm going to enter whatever in here, and here let's enter some numbers there. Okay, click on reset, and that's it. So if you say no, it stays within the system. But if you say yes, here we go. And as you can see here, I've added what is known as tab control. So what I'm going to do is on the second panel, I'm going to make that a calculator, just to help the user out to carry out whatever calculation there is to be made. Then we will also add function for print. But before then, let's go into the system. So I'll go into the toolbar and I'm going to double click on the following. There we go. Right there, we need that, and we also need the preview dialog as well. Okay, so we got that in place there. I think they are now on the system. There we have preview dialog, and we also have the print documents. Now, okay, the next thing is I'm going to copy all of these and just change them around just to make up my calculator. But I'm going to have to speed that up. And right here, guys, I had to speed that up because that's going to take some time to put together. There we go, that's the calculator there. And here, the tab one, get my receipt there. So let's come in here into the tab and see if we can change it around. So the tab, the first one will be known as receipt. Let's look for the text. And the second one will be calculator. There, right there. Okay, now what we need to do, let's click on the preview here, preview dialog, come right here, and you see the document. Let's make that print document 1 there. So I'm now calling these very print documents. Now the next thing is I'm going to double click this print document and enter the following lines of code there. Right here, guys, just enter that very lines of code onto the print document itself. Okay, now for the print, there we go, the print button. So when you double click on the print button here, and that's it. I just enter the try cache just in case. Let's get rid of all that. That's just it. Okay, preview.show dialog, that's all there is to that. So we can say, let me enter my try cache again and just copy this and paste it there, just in case if there's an error. That's it, taken care of. Now one important thing, you see this component here, they are all meant to take in just numbers. So let's select it all, and I will then use an event. Let me just call that event just numbers. Come in here, so let's use key press event. There we go, double click on that, and right here this single line of code will help us out. That will take care of whatever value that is not number or that is not numeric value. Okay, that's very simple to remember. E.keychar if it's less than 0, or if it's greater than 9, and E.keychar not equals to VB back, then true. That's it. That's all there is to it. So let's try that out. Okay, I'm going to use an on-screen keyboard. Let's see there. so that you guys can verify that. So I've clicked in there and I now try to enter character. Nothing is happening, but let's try to enter numbers. You see that, guys? And let's try another one out. Characters, no. Numbers, there. Okay, so that's sorted. And in here, this is how my calculator look like for now. Okay, then we then start with the coding for the calculator. Alright, let's clear that. Yeah, clear. Good. Okay, so let's take care of this calculator now. Okay, let's come in here, select the tab for the button, and then I'm going to select all the numeric value on this button itself and the dots as well. So let's select it all. Okay, let's open up the properties here. Okay guys, I will now select the event, and inside the event I'm going to select, I'll give it number click, that'll be the name, underscore click. So just press enter, or you can just double click on that, and right here I'm going to enter the following lines of code. But before I do that, let me come up here first and just declare a global variable to handle all of the data I'm going to need. So I'm going to say dim assign, let's say assign underscore input as double equals 0. Then we say dim operator or operation, I'll call that operation as string, and so dim found underscore expression as boolean. Let's make that false for now. And the next one is going to be, let's correct this first. The next variable, I'm going to call that first number, comma, second number as double. Okay, let's say as string. We'll make that a string. We'll make everything a string for now. And let's just add q as string. There we go. Right. Maybe one more thing. Let's say dim cost of item. Let's say items. With the cost of item, I'm going to make that as an array. So I'm going to say, let's say 20. There we go. So those are the variables that I'm going to need for now. I can always change them. So let's come right back into the area for the buttons. So in there, the first thing I want to do is to declare the following variable dim b as, I'm going to make it button, and this button is going to be equals to sender. Now I will then use an if statement. If let me say open double bracket txt display.text equals 0, or found expression, then txt display dot text, clear that, and let's say txt display dot text equals text. txt display equals b.text. Okay, and the found expression in this case will be equals to false. Else if b.text equals dot. So I wouldn't have to write any code for the decimal place. Now for the decimal, however, if not, txt display the text dot contains, let's say contains a decimal place, then txt display equals txt display, let's say plus b dot text. Else do the following. Okay, so let's run it now. Click on the calculator tab and let's select anything there, dot, and try the dot again. So it's working, everything is working, so that is fine. Okay, so let's take care of, I'm going to take care of these operators. So I will select all of the operators and come into the properties, just give the operator, I'm going to give it a name here. I'm going to call it operation underscore click. I'm just press enter. Right here inside operator underscore click, I'm going to copy this. Let's just copy this same variable, paste it right there, and we'll say if assigned input is not equals to 0, then btn equals dot perform click. Found expression equals true. Operation equals b dot text, and we can just say else operation equals b dot text assigned input equals, let's say double dot pass txt display dot text, and in this case found equals true. There, that's what should take care of the equals, or the operators. I mean, now we need to take care of the equals. So I'm going to double click on these equals here. Okay, those are the lines of code for the equals. I'll just have to speed that up, it's taking too long. Okay, that's using select case. So I'm going to run it now, you guys see what I'm talking about. Now select that, and let's say 5 multiplied by 8 equals what? 40. Multiply by 59 equals that. Divide by 48. There. Alright, and plus whatever. There we go. It's working out as we expected, but these ones are not working yet. Just this 4 up here. So let's exit and take care of those. The first one is, let's take care of the backspace. Double click on backspace. There we go. Backspace equals the following lines of codes. Okay, so the next one is, let's come in here, double click on this, and just I'm just gonna speed that up and enter the same thing I'll enter in here for the clear. There we go. In the case of clear, so we can just clear off all of these equals nothing because there's nothing in there, and second number equals nothing as well. Right, that is that taken care of. Now finally, let's take care of this last bit, plus minus. So in the case of the plus minus, I'm going to say text box equals -1 multiplied by whatever value we have inside text box itself. So that's to make life easy, so that should take care of that. Let's come straight into the calculator. Let's say 4 plus minus multiplied by 9 minus 36. That's fine. Okay, we can delete, and delete, and even when we enter whatever, we can clear it all. And that's it. That's for the calculator. The calculator is taken care of. So for that, I'm going to call it the end of the second part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.